My mom always said you achieve success through hard work. Karl Malone shared his key ingredient to success in basketball. In 1985, Karl Malone is, without question, one of the greatest players of the game. The mailman mapped out his career path and stressed the key element of his success: hard work. I'm going to be playing every day and staying in shape. My mom always said you achieve success through hard work, Malone said in 1985 via UPI. Malone truly demonstrated this motto and his potential in college. He spent his first year at the University of Arkansas before transferring to Louisiana Tech University, where he truly blossomed with the Bulldogs. The forward was adjudged the 1983 Southland Player of the Year and made the first team in all 3 seasons. Karl was a vital player for the Bulldogs, who had a decent showing in those seasons. Malone had the option to play his final year at Louisiana Tech, but decided to turn pro instead. After discussing his choice with his mother, Shirley Malone Turner, Karl made the decision to pursue a professional career in the association. Given his talent, many projected Malone to be among the top 10 picks of the first round. But oddly, the 6'9" forward was still available when it was time for the Utah Jazz to make their pick. It came as a shock to Frank Layden and the Jazz that Malone was still available at that point. The head coach had his eyes on the Bulldogs star and wondered if something was amiss. I started to wonder. Why was he slipping? Did other people know something we didn't know? Was there something wrong with him physically? Layden stated. At the time, there were allegations that Malone had a temper and would be hard to handle. But aside from that, some teams felt he lacked the physicality to play the position. Despite those concerns, the Jazz took a chance on the mailman. Karl showed he could play physical, and his mid-range shooting proved deadly. In fact, his play helped Utah reach the NBA Finals twice in the 18 seasons. He was there 1997 and 1998. One team that made sense for Malone at the time was the Dallas Mavericks. The mailman preferred this team because it was closer to home. Unfortunately for him, the Mavericks had questions about his rebounding ability. Also, the Mavs were not too keen on getting a man who owned a decent mid-range shot. Hence, Dallas passed up the chance to draft Malone. I just don't think Malone is a rebounder, then General Manager Norm Sonju pointed out. I have a problem with big men who like to shoot outside. I like a man to be where a man belongs. The player that Sonju had on his radar then was Charles Oakley. The Mavs GM loved Oak's toughness and believed he could take the physicality of the league in that era. Oakley is a man, Sonju stressed. Malone is more like half a man. He appears to be tougher than he is. Throughout his NBA journey, Malone cemented his reputation as a big man with a dependable jump shot. Yet, the 2-time NBA MVP also demonstrated his ability to play a physical brand of basketball when required, silencing critics like Sonju and others. He built an impressive basketball resume, highlighted by 2 MVP awards and 14 All-Star selections, achievements that secured his place in the Hall of Fame.